Look, there he is. One day, I noticed this little guy wandering around the yard, a scruffy orange cat picking at some old food I had left outside for other animals. He looked rough, thin, cautious, eyes darting around like he was expecting something bad to happen at any moment. The second he spotted me, his eyes went wide and he bolted. Every single time. He was afraid. And he looked like he was starving. I didn't know if he was abandoned or if he was just a feral cat surviving on scraps. But I did know one thing. There was a skinny animal outside and he needed help. So I did what felt right. I went and bought some cat food just for him and put it out on the deck. Hey, buddy. At first, he'd take a single bite, then freeze like he couldn't believe it was real. Maybe he thought it was a trap. After all, food this easy to get must come with a price, right? Hey, sweetie, what are you doing here? I didn't know it yet, but this wasn't just about feeding a stray. He wasn't just looking for food. He needed a home. And without realizing it, I had already accepted the challenge of trying to get him to trust me, to come inside. Hey, little window peeper. At first, I could only watch him from behind the glass. If I so much as opened the door, he'd be gone. But then, after a while, he got used to seeing me. So I took the next step. I cracked open the sliding door just a little. Oh, hey, why are you so flinchy? It's okay. Come inside. He would just stand there at the doorway, peeking inside like he wanted to take that step. But he just couldn't do it. I could tell he wanted to come in, but something was holding him back. He didn't have the courage yet. I even had dreams about it. I'd wake up thinking, that's never going to happen. And then, one day, it did. Hey, there you go, buddy. That first moment when he finally stepped inside was huge. I could hardly believe it. He cautiously crept through the house, sniffing everything, his eyes wide with uncertainty. He wasn't sure about me. And to be honest, I was a little unsure about him too. So I gave him space. I let him get comfortable, let him explore. And slowly he got used to being inside. A couple of days later, something changed. He got close to me. Close enough to touch. Good boy. And the second he let me pet him, everything accelerated. It was like a switch flipped. He would climb up onto my lap, rub against my arm, and before I knew it, he had claimed me. Now, Cinnabon has the best of both worlds. He goes in and out as he pleases. Want to go back inside, buddy? Inside, we watch movies together. He naps on my lap, and we just hang out. Come on, Boo, let's not get lost now. Outside, we go for walks in the woods, and he gets to roam like the wild little explorer he is. You can just tell he's happy. He's affectionate, playful, and full of personality. And the best part? He chose me. That's the thing about animals. They don't just love anyone. They don't just pick any human. When an animal chooses you, that's something special. It's something you could never really buy.